Now, this is what I'm about, breaking down the gameplay details of the Pokemon news, so let's see what's going on in the world of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the newest chapters in the Pokemon series. Nintendo Switch later this year, we have it November 18th, so it's mid-ish November. We already effectively knew that. So with these new titles, the Pokemon series takes a new evolutionary step, allowing you to freely explore freely in a richly expressed open world. I've been talking about this for months. Like, I think people are still sleeping on the free exploration open world Pokemon game. Like, I know it's hard to believe. I know you don't want to believe it. But once again, it is reiterated on the website. So after the trailer, I'm still confused by the whole oranges and grape theming, because it doesn't seem like it's represented in the legendaries at all, or the whole future versus past thing that seems like it's going on with these games. But sure, maybe that'll mean something. We can see this is going to be Pokemon Scarlet version, because of the backpack diff and the clothing. That kid's small. And then it just kind of comes down to the mystery of what looks to be gems. We see like another, we see a spire or some kind of tower. And then we also see this with a star symbol. Now this star symbol is already known and was teased in the announcement trailer. So I feel like we're still going to be finding all kinds of little hints and stuff. For some reason, these are so out of place. I feel like this is going to be represented in some kind of Pokemon design, either alternative forms or a gender-based form. Like, it just seems like something. Maybe we're going to get a weird Geode kind of Pokemon. I don't know. There's a lot to break down here. There's the map. There's the rest of the trailer. Does the clock mean anything? Also, the spider. People were like, yo, we're going to be getting spider legendary Pokemon. Just because there's a web theme, but we haven't seen what Pokemon that's going to become. So, yeah, a lot of weird things still, like, open. And I'm wondering if we're kind of getting to the point where this is leaving more questions than answers in a good way, and it's all deliberate, or shenanigans, I don't know. But it looks like this is going to be a gym thing, and with the different areas we've seen, the open gym order would actually be pretty cool. And they just kind of like splash these around. Yeah, it actually makes sense. You go out there, you do the gym, open world, all that fun stuff. So the world of Pokemon has evolved. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet offer an open world experience that only the Pokemon series can deliver. Hold up. Record scratch. Remember when Pokemon, I believe Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, when Game Informer did the interviews and even Junichi Masuda was like, I don't know how we could do open world in Pokemon. Like, Zelda makes sense because you have a sword and a shield and you go around. Pokemon open world doesn't seem compatible, even though it's like, wait a second. How about we just have a free exploration Pokemon adventure as if you're living in the Pokemon world? That's open world, because your adventure would be open world. Any gym order, we've needed that for a decade. Alright, so one welcoming even to newcomers of the series. So the even to newcomers kind of shows that they are making this for Pokemon fans of all ages, all experience. Alright. Can experience a new style of adventure with a world that you're free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story. Free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story. Like, I wonder how that story is going to play out, but yeah, like, you just do whatever. And that really seems like it's going to be the way from when you're watching the trailer. It's like, invite your friends, and your friends just split off into whatever region. So, I'm wondering if, like, the whole game is going to feel like Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC in that way. You will, of course, journey to hone your skills as a Pokemon trainer. Many more discoveries and stories await you. Meet a variety of people in Pokemon. Adventure in the world of Pokemon the way you want to. So, yeah. We still don't, like, it's still kind of vague, even for, like, an open world kind of thing. But have you heard this said about, like, Elden Ring? You know, that only FromSoft can deliver one welcoming. So you can experience a new style of adventure where you're free to explore at your leisure, not dictated by the story. That is open world. Congratulations, Game Freak. You finally understood what open world means. But it seems like they're really embracing it. And it'd be really interesting to see if, like, the way they're talking about this, that they just almost overshoot it. And the game has no story. Or, like, the story is too loose. And then you're just wandering around in, like, in a sandboxy kind of Pokemon environment. I'd be down with that. So, like, maybe that happens. So, deeper experience multiplayer. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet allow multiplayer gameplay with up to 4 players, along with series staples, trading, battling Pokemon, explore various locations with other players. You can discover new Pokemon, unfamiliar areas with friends and family, opening door to an adventure more precious and fun than ever before. That's cool. I really like the Pokemon Centers, and I even made a big note of the Pokemon Centers from the first trailer where I was like, that looks cool. That feels like you're playing Pokemon Go and you go to a Pokestop. So we have just Pokestops that have all of your needs. You can get your Pokemon, you can buy items, you can restore, and it also ties the world together. What I really liked about Generation 8 is that you go to the Galar region and you know this entire area is all about Pokemon. You get sponsors like Leon does, and then you can just become champion or participate in the gym challenge, and everyone loves it. Everyone's a part of it. Everyone's in the Pokemon world, and this feels like that. So expanding, modernizing Pokemon, quality of life, all kinds of cool and fun stuff. But yeah, the vagueness here. Might have to sit on it for a bit, or maybe rewatch trail. I don't know, like, is there anything else to extract from this? But yeah, like, I guess I just kind of, can you, like, is the point that you figure out the legendary story, but you can kind of do that however? Like, how do you open world Pokemon? Everyone's wanted it for so long that now that it's here, I'm thinking, what does it mean? Because, like, now I'm just kind of stuck on how much of the story can I skip? Like, what if I just want to catch a level 70, do some shenanigans? Like, what is the gym challenge? Is there even going to be, like, a major emphasis on the gym challenge? How does that augment? Maybe the gym challenge gives you, like, Poke Ride features, as we've seen in other Pokemon games, which enhance your exploration, but maybe aren't needed to beat the game. That'd be pretty cool. There could also be some interesting route ideas. Like, what if I just want to rush up and cheese the legendary Pokemon, like, 2 hours in, like we see with a Breath of the Wild speedrun? Can I do that? Is the game that free? Or are there story prerequisites, that way we understand? Or can I just, can I Elden Ring it up? Can I miss all the story, become Elden Lord, and have no idea what it meant? So now we can see, like, the past versus future kind of idea. You can also see that in the legendary Pokemon, one just looking more traditional, the other one futuristic, jet legs and all that stuff. You see it a little bit in the trailer, but when you look at the full concept art, it's even more obvious. I thought this guy was cool, mostly from torso up. The tights, not doing with me, but she has just, like, those vibes. Zinnia feeling as well, and that had kind of ancestral callbacks. So let's see who the characters are. I feel like, I mentioned this in my trailer reaction. Why? Like, why do this when your trainer is fully customizable? This is just going to make it seem like a childy Pokemon game, and even though it has the theme and the feel of some school kid in Spain, I feel like you could make it a bit more, like, cool looking. Either way, so we got that. 2 different professors. First time in the series, one of 2 different professors will appear depending on the version that you play. I'm thinking she's going to be in the Pokemon Violet version, right? So we got Sada, we got Turo. I don't think there's any difference in the background. Each just carrying out research, certain lore passed down in the region. Yeah, the open world is now that we have it, now that we've seen it, and now that they've, like, embraced the openness of it, that's a big mystery. So we got your friend, Nimona, sunny, energetic disposition, absolutely loves Pokemon battles, experienced Pokemon trainer, serves as a reliable guide on your adventures, undisputed skill in battle, also seems she's not the best at throwing Pokeballs. Oh, oh no, that form, I didn't know that they were making fun of her for that, but that's also funny. So we do have, like, a lot of character. Now, the one thing that people were wondering about is, like, in the trailer, they say, are you these three's trainer? Implying that maybe you start with all the starter Pokemon? Or maybe, like, they're just wandering around, and then you're like, no, I want this one! And then, like, yeah, it's like, Quaxley, go! And she's like, alright, we'll battle. But, she seems like an interesting and cool rival. And the way that it just kind of, like, yeah, she just appeared in the trailer early on and was like, here's your rival, let's go. What I like this is, like, she serves as a reliable guide on your adventures. So my thought being is that, like, wherever you go, she's going to be around, and you can just be like, what should I do here? Or, hey, like, maybe she'll be like, oh, hey, I heard, like, there's something going on behind the rock, so maybe you should check out the gym of this area. Or, what was that big dragon Pokemon that just flew over? So I think, like, she's going to be your hint. But this seems like the way Game Freak has needed to go for a long time, to not make, like, an in-your-face, on-a-rail, hand-holdy, gatekeepy kind of story. Where it's like, yeah, just like, don't get me interrupted by a cutscene every 3 seconds once I get out into the world. So it's like, she's probably going to be there tutorially with the professor for the first X amount of time. But I feel like Game Freak just needs to let go. They just need to let you off into the world. If you're a child and this is your first Pokemon game, or you're still inexperienced or just bad at video, I don't know. Like, there can be a way for you to find your footing. But if you've played Pokemon your entire life, then you should just be able to do whatever you want. So this seems like the do whatever you want Pokemon game, and not too many extra details on the website. It's a lot of reiteration, which I like. But then again, it's leaving questions. I think that's interesting because, like, the other second trailers for Pokemon games have just given us, like, big bombs of information. But it just kind of feels like, yeah, we kind of skipped, like, a major, like, shock moment, and we're just going straight into, we're showing you the new Pokemon game that you need to be excited for the next 5 months. So I think that actually, it's going to be interesting to see if this is a different path. Are we going to get a trailer every 2 to 3 weeks? Are they just going to keep kind of like giving us information where it's like, here's how you explore, here's how you catch Pokemon? Because the interesting thing is the Arceus website ended up filling out really well. Like, even though the game ended up being a complete trash can, you know, we got Seek, Observe, We Can Catch. Those were all shown, like, those you could see how all that interacted through the trailers, and then we just got more and more details about it. So how your Pokemon interact, day-night cycles, different Pokemon spawns, battling wild Pokemon, the new battle mechanics. If you watch trailer, you can actually like see what the battles look like now. We also saw that for the first trailer, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or at least with the website update. Alpha Pokemon. It's like there's still gimmicks and stuff to be revealed for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that can really spice things up. And it's really interesting like how many more details were put on the website and what you had to kind of like dig through to find out about Pokemon Legends. Now, when I read the website, I was like, oh, this is just hot, contradictory garbage. Remember, guys, Verlisify always right? You did have to complete the Pokedex to kind of progress through the game, and it was the most tedious Pokedex yet, which I did not find to be an interesting or satisfying gameplay loop. All on the website, so outposting, all that fun stuff. But I mean, if there's like crafting, if there's other elements from other Pokemon games being borrowed, we get to look forward to that in new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailers, as well as like gyms and stuff like that. So we could get a trailer every 2-3 weeks, right? And also, I've been saying it also a lot. That's just where we are. So new Pokemon crafting. Like, look at this. It did go on for quite a bit. Now, all of it was nonsense, but you tie that in, and if we get this much text about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is going to be like the best Pokemon game ever because it's true open world, we got something good here. We actually might not have to worry. And then it's just like, now it's pure excitement until the release of the game. But one thing I didn't mention in my last video, because I just didn't read the little blurb, because who's going to read the blurb? I wanted to see about the new Pokemon. So these are just a few of the incredible new Pokemon you'll encounter in this venture. We have many never before seen Pokemon. So how many is many? Has there ever been like an acknowledgement of the volume of Pokemon to come? And how does that relate to releases? Because Generation 7 didn't have a lot, but also revealed the most Pokemon, like the highest percentage before it came out. I love that cycle. So, I mean, are we just going to get 3 Pokemon here, 4 Pokemon here? Like, not every trailer needs to be a gameplay trailer as well. So, you get a batch of Pokemon and a gameplay trailer every month. That's a trailer every 2 to 3 weeks until the release, and there seems like there's enough to talk about for the game and show all kinds of cool stuff. You combine Pokemon Sword and Shield and the information we got about the DLC, but all wrapped up, because that seems like what Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's going to be. Because we got a lot of, like, website updates, gameplay information, trailers, all kinds of fun stuff like that, the new discovered Pokemon, the new features. Actually, yeah, the new features kind of coming on big when it was like, ooh, what's that? Dynamax Raid Adventures? Neat. Add in the Crown Tundra, Cramomatic being a thing in the Isle of Armor, and then like this. So like, yeah, we combine all that with Pokemon Sword and Shield, into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, with the amount of, like, just wall of details like we saw in Pokemon Legends, I'm just trying to justify to myself how we get a trailer every 2 to 3 weeks, but it definitely seems possible. And I do have a lot of questions. I think there's just so much potential now. So, unfortunately, we didn't hit that big, non-stop freight train momentum, I feel, with, like, new Pokemon game and all that information. But now it leaves, like, a lot where it's like, oh, we have not infinite, but we have just a ton of potential to happen. Because I'm just thinking about the start of that trailer where, like, what else is here? What's going to be revealed? And how much of this is, like, I Spy stuff? And will the Pokemon Company acknowledge this? Like, is there going to be, did you catch this detail? Or are they going to, like, line up the comparisons? And then, if they show just one, how many new Pokemon are here being represented? Is this unusual shape of a pot going to be shown as some kind of Pokemon? All the other things. Because it doesn't seem like the legendaries were hiding here. Grapes and oranges still don't make any sense. And I'm still wondering what those little jars look like. But there's a couple more on-the-nose things as well. So we can wait for a couple days, see how all that information comes out. And we got something to work with. So that's pretty cool. I like the direction that we're going in gameplay-wise, not so much Pokemon-wise. And I think there's a lot, like, there's something building up here to where it's like, it can hit and just be like, boom, greatest Pokemon game ever, now super excited, amazing, or just kind of like vibing out. Because, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield kind of, like, slow burned me on everything, and then the DLC was like, oh wow, this is actually just the third best Pokemon game when you have the DLC involved. Cool. So I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Hi, dog. See her on camera? No, it's just. Give me your. That shadow was her. I'm not losing my mind. But yeah. I think we'll have to kind of see where it ends up going, and after that, it'll be a thing. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. There's your Leica cam for the video, and that's what we get to staying to the end. Little Leica Easter egg.